Hello, hello! Welcome once again. I'm the Epic Party Guy, and this is Factorio. So we are pretty much where I last left off. I had a little time around lunchtime, so I just hopped on, finished up what we were talking about there. Let some things run, and let's get that going. And that's fine. We'll fill that in at a later time. What's this? 500,000. Yeah. So, but what I realized is I'm having trouble here. So with this, um, it's not it's not kicking out the dull uranium. Um, and I think I know. I think I realized how to fix this. Okay, we do that. Um, keep that circulating, and we have there into one of those. There. This is going to be the dull uranium. So when there, and go like that to that, and there we go. Um, no, it's gonna fill in prior. Because see, the idea is okay. Oh, we're at the edge, aren't we? Oh, that's a problem. Oh, that is a problem. Um, technically, could we do that? Well, there. Because see, I wanted it to have the. Oh, damn it. Okay, see, I wanted it to have where it takes off of here and puts it back after this. Hmm. What if we give it a little more space here? Okay. Now let's see how we can work this out. We want the oh, good lord. Oh, and real quick, I made this quick little way of making flamethrowers just to get rid of the alarms. So, when it pulls it off, that is weird. That's not right. Because this is the way that works. When this has okay, so this works because when this outputs the shiny uranium onto here, it'll it'll hold this back while it loads in from here, and that's not happening with the well, that's not happening with the um, dull uranium. Oh man, is that a way to do it? I don't think that changes much. I don't think that changes anything. Okay. I mean, the real way to do this would be to just have logistic spots on everything. And maybe not the refining here, because that seems to be working all right. Yeah, don't stand on the rails. But like here, we could just take out the all the belts. Take all the belts, put a whole bunch of roboports here and here. And it's no shame in sometimes needing to hmm. Now wait a minute. If I do something like this, and if I do this, and here, but how would you tell it not to, to output what is overflow? Well, if you do that with a conditional, whatever, say when this has more than 50, or no, it's we're doing 2, so when it has more than 85, or let's say 90, because these will pull in up to 81. So when this has more than 150, or 200, let's say, then output some. But what if you need dull uranium? I don't know. Okay. Could it really be that simple? Just turning this around. Where's my... There it is. I don't know if this is the solution to it. Maybe? See, I had an inkling earlier that yeah, I have to straddle the input here. I don't know why it took me a while to think of this. Not even, still not 1,000% sure that this is correct. But There we go. Okay. Alright, so that should be working. Why are these not? Let's get these all going. There. We just dump it all in here, and half will go back to where I just pulled it out, and half will go into where what I just did, or what I want them to kickstart. Okay, now here, it's not straddling the input, but we do have near constant, you know, flow. Let's just let it go. Let's just. Are they both the same? So we'll see, if one goes or whatever. I don't know. Lord, how did that happen? Oh, I also moduled all these, so we're good. But we are going to have to increase the nuclear mining in a bit. So, also here, you can get these additional sections of solar going for us, which is all nice and lovely. Oh, it's raining solar panels. How nice. Okay. So where am I? I'm over here. There's my car. Just do that to fill in the gaps here. Alright. So, I mean, the next thing is to make the smelting areas, to make the big smelting areas, and then start to make the science. But I do need to um, I do need to put some time and effort into establishing borders and clearing out some of the wilder lands. So I'm gonna actually do that because I don't because this isn't gonna be a long stream, and I don't exactly feel like having the most brain intensive of sessions. If you couldn't tell, I'm a little brain fogged at the moment. Not all that happy about it. And where was that little spit of stone there? That's the actual way to do it. If you're gonna do a thing, do it right. There we go. Alrighty. So while that all works, because see, this is a great game. Counterintuitively, in my opinion, this is actually a great game if you have ADHD. I know it doesn't. It seems like it wouldn't be great. However, however, there are a lot of times where you have to set something to start and then stand back and just let it work. And the best way to do that is to fuck off and do something else. Okay, do I have... Yes. Save. Just barrel right in, why not? Oh, that worked. I'm still alive. What is that sign on the... Oh, that's the pin I dropped. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. Do I do it here or... Ooh. Here, here, or even here? Oh, why am I constrained by the... I mean, do I really want that stone? No. it doesn't have an inside corner. Hmm. Frustrating. Okay. I mean, yeah. Just getting rid of all the things I've been picking up in my own inventory. Hello, Rosa. Welcome to the stream. Now let's do that. Hope that that um, quickens things up there. Okay, so here I don't actually want a gate here. I want we'll have these be repeated right here. And some fish. Yep, we are building the wall. And making the biters pay for it. Alright. Oh, and that little... That's going to cost me a couple days in purgatory right there. So, anyway. We now have a theoretical wall going here. Where at the very least we have... radars back here. That'll give us some visibility up here, which will be fine. Don't know what that little thing is. They have chitin chips as money. Maybe. What are they chasing me for? Oh, getting rid of this. Yeah, that's fine. Go around the forest. I know, what a novel idea. Nope, right into a boulder. Yeah, this is a short stream today. It's gonna be mostly combat, actually. Yeesh. If, I don't die getting there. Mm. Ooh, pork chop. Shoot. That was unintentional. You. Ah, I don't even remember. Because, see, I want to make sure that I do want to go in a westerly direction. Because I was just kind of making an assumption previously. Because it's there, and I've already got rails going on that side of things. While I'm doing it, I can clean up some of these smaller ones. It's a little telling that I call it cleaning up. They call it genocide. Oof. Oh, not good, not good. Whoa, that's a mega hive. Kind of. Relatively. Based on what I've encountered so far, yeah. I got no worries. Oop, maybe a little worries. There we go. Good lord, do I want to go this way? It helps to have two nuclear reactors and 20 lasers on your person. That's a little OP. I do admit. This is not fair for the biters. With self-repair features. Shit! I was I had to talk. I had to talk. Well, the lasers were on me and not the car. This is vengeance for my car! And if I die, I'm just gonna reload. I'm not gonna walk all the way back here. Yeah. It's fine. Why? 'Cause I scum save. How far ago was that? More than a little. Alright. Okay, not too bad. I mean, I might need to wait until I can. Do I have Spidertron? Hmm. There's Spidertron. I mean, I can make these things. I think it's the only vehicle-based rocket launcher you can get. Because the car has a machine gun. The tank, I think, can have a flamethrower or its own cannon. But that doesn't really count as a rocket launcher. That's its own thing. I see oil. My American senses are tingling. But okay. So if I'm gonna cut off and put a wall here, I keep getting caught on trees and rocks. Ooh, and a random wall. Okay. They've built a hive around a ruin. It's not the first time. I keep finding the wall. Jeez. Look, another car. Let my lasers do their thing. Consume. And pick up. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Let them charge. Fuck! How? There's actually a lot of loot in there. Okay, not as much as I thought. See, my lasers can handle the biters. It's just I need to actually get past the biters now and then. Because when a hive is big enough, it's spawning fast enough that it can keep up with the attrition rate. So many boulders. So many boulders. Oh my god. It's almost like I need a boulder attack plan. Ha 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 ha. Sorry about that. Well, something just blew up. I don't know what. I don't know what, and I don't care. Anything red? No. Wait, wait, wait. Learn my lesson. Just stripping away the outer layer. Peeling away the flesh layer by layer. There you go, Delarosa. Revealing the wet tissue. The moist flesh. a drone bit the dust. Okay. All right, let's get that. Do I want this? That just looks weird. That looks wasteful. All right. Northwestern exploration complete. Let's leave this to. Let's leave this the core to drone engineering and be on our way. Oh right. Oh no. That yeah. Okay. What? How is that out of? Whatever. Don't mind me, just joyriding around alien nests. There we go. Okay. Even when I'm not in combat, I find bolt. Freaking lord. Alright. Ooh, more oil. I like it. Yes, serpentine is actually the correct defensive tactic here, because when the when the aliens spit, they spit where you're going to be based on your present speed and vector at the moment that they spit. Oof. Sheesh. There are just so many spawners. And apparently the same logic is used for the repair bots. Sometimes you just gotta attack it from a different side so that the acid has some time to die away. Shit, 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 shit. Oof. Close. Oh, and I'm out of repair packs. That's unexpected. Should have expected it. It's unexpected. There are. Oh my god! I was looking to build repair packs and I wasn't seeing where I was driving. Oh my god. Okay. It'll be fine. I did. Long story short, I did. And then I did. I do. I do feel much, much better. Still a little bit of the brain fog, but you know, this too shall pass. Haha! Breakaway speed. That. I mean, it's not really nagging if it's, welcomed. So. Yeah, yeah, I know. I was trying to cut through the forest, and who put this roboport here? Okay, what do we want coming in here? Let's get bullets. Let's get explosive rockets. Maybe not that much. Nice. I have 10,000 in the storage network. Uh, and yeah, the ever needed repair packs. Not 5,000. 500 is fine. Is there anything else? Maybe I should. Maybe I should start making atomic bombs. Yeah, that's a thing. I already have that armor, so I don't need that. Oh, that'll be a while to build. So, because I could go, artillery, but I don't think things are. I don't think they're expanding as fast enough to warrant that, or as aggressively enough. Um, like here, these have been here just chilling out since I pretty much pressed up against their front door. Yeah, I just need to clean up that wall. Um, until they knock, yes. So, what makes atomic bombs? Yeah, these. So it's one every 30. This consumes 10 every 50. So you need 6 of these. What makes explosives? That's made in a chemical plant with coal and sulfur and water. Okay, I have coal, sulfur, and water on the bus here. Actually, do I have sulfur? I can. It's right there. It's fine. Wait, these are making it coal, sulfur, sulfur. Aha. Okay, so this consumes a speed module one every 30 seconds. So one. Now the question is, can I use? Yes. So the question was, can I use this setup here to get explosives onto the network? The answer is yes. So what else is needed? We've got these being made with the blue and red, with the green and red. Got these being made with these and the blue outputting to here. I mean, explosives. Hmm. Pardon? Now 67. 30 every 50 with a speed of 3.75. It's like the bottleneck there is going to be um the bottleneck there is going to be the bots if I leave it like that. So, yeah, pop this right there. What was? Oh, that was a okay. And I need to change these to the productivity modules, but that's something for later. That. There to there to that. What even? Okay. There. Man, we so need way more um, blue chips. That's just. Lord. Yeah, never mind. I mean, it's just gonna be. I mean, the blue chips are gonna be the bottleneck for a good long while. Just simple as that. Yeah, we don't need that. All right, so that'll hold us for a little bit. I think we can. I think we can do away with one of the lasers. Definitely saving. I don't know how I'm holding on to that stuff. See, the second thing that kills you after boulders slash trees, driving in straight lines, because then the spitters can hit you. And their spit slows you down, so. That's an achievement. There we go. Shit, 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 shit. Okay. And we're good. Maybe not good. Now we're good. Oh shit. Nope, not good. What was that? I'm gonna step out and have a talk. No, no, no. I just want to talk. Just want to talk. Rains hell down on them. Alright, let's go scouting. Yeah. So since I know, that blue circuits are going to be the eternal bottleneck for the time being, and why is there such a large... Why would they put so many belts down of yellow belts? Unless they never made it to red. Well, when they're defended by so many trees, burn down the trees. Actually, you can burn things. There is napalm in the game. But it would only, you know, I don't like to use it. Not because I have any love for the trees. You can see my appreciation for the trees. But, huh? It's just that. I mean, the fires are, you can't control them once the fire's lit and you start burning a forest. Plus, I mean, in normal games where you're playing with pollution, forest fires actually give off a lot of pollution, and living trees absorb pollution. I mean, it kills them, but they do absorb pollution. Come here, you. Whoever you are. There you are. There you were. And now I can actually see what this is about. Huh. Okay. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, okay. Let's just carry these in my trash compartment. Trash slots. Works for me. Okay. But yeah, I've never really been a fan of the napalm. There we go. See what I said about straight lines? It's a shame I can't make an energy shield for the car. Okay. Ah, jeez. Why did I do that? Was that the ruins of a helipad? I am not liking this. Oh, how much, uh, how many hives there are, how many nests there are. There's just only so much you can do with. There's only so much you can do with bullets. Jeez. Oh, they didn't like that. Crikey, they didn't like that. And here we see the natives of the planet Norvis that we've crash landed on and made our new home. Oh, they really don't like it when you pop some of those ground zits. I know, right? Calling them ground zits. Oh, wow. Okay, problem is, where's my car? I can't see it on the screen. There it is. They're gonna crunch you. They're gonna try. They are gonna try. Why couldn't that thing have been attacking? Maybe it had been. Car, 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 car! Haha. Yeah, see, this used to be like all this area. Okay. They're not gonna crunch me, actually. They're gonna try to dissolve me. They're trying to drench me in their spit. Shit. Bad move, bad move. They're going to fly. Oh, yes. I know what you mean. Going to fly me. And we've broken through. Haha, now it's just a little bit of mop up. Yes! Wait, one of your favorite mutants can do that. Can do that. Was that the guy in the Deadpool movie? Um, no, Angel was the stripper mutant in First Class. Angel. Angel had acid vomit. I mean, I think I think that would have been a little out of place for the tone of the rest of the movie, for the rest of First Class. Oh, boo. Those turrets should be shooting at these guys too. Well, if you noticed in the X-Men First Class movie, being a mutant was very pretty. It was the rest of humanity that was ugly. Hey, that's the movie they did. Well, they divided the radical mutants except Hank by the visibly mutant versus the blending ones on Xavier's side. I mean, yeah. Oh my lord. A bit heavy-handed but accurate. Right. I mean, so they're saying that, oh, the good, you know, The good ones, the good guys, the good mutants, they try to blend in, ignoring the fact that they are privileged with being the ones who can. Ooh, 30. Okay, but here's why I'm coming out in one direction. 37 million. Biggest of the game so far. Well, okay, richest. I could probably take this one on myself. I was gonna say I can do this no ammo, but why constrain myself like that? I think it's more the ones who can't blend in have a reason to be radical. And there's an overarching theme in the movie that Xavier's demanding people blend in until humanity is ready, but the movie kind of highlights the fact that that isn't always an option for everyone. So it's the mutants who are visible and the mutants of color. Hang on. By the end of the movie, who end up siding with Magneto except Tank. Thank. Yeah, I know you mean Hank. Well, they are supposed to be 3 minute 3 minute block of ads. Ooh, 3,700. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. 27, 17. Nice. All right. Oh man. You know what I think I need? I think I need the aircraft mod. I need to be able to just fly over the freaking trees. Nah, grumble, 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 grumble. Okay, let's not piss off the hive when we're on foot. Oh, those things are so ugly. I mean, I think they're modeled on babbitt worms, which are real life things. Hilariously enough. And welcome back from the ads. Babbitt worms? Bobbit worms? I don't know. So, I mean, okay. This is touching back on a conversation you and I have had on and off kind of frequently, where you have Xavier's Martin Luther King and um, Magneto's Malcolm X, conflicting in that they're like, our entire existence, our entire lives are antithetical to this. Holy crap! I did not know that it could spawn this. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah. It's actually strangely enough, it's not. Now these things are but I am definitely keeping that in place. Okay. So yeah, I mean it's not even any kind of hidden parallel. Um I thought it was like an explicit inspiration was the the split, the difference between Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Okay, I'll keep that. Interesting. Laser turrets right here. Okay. Okay. Sure. I'm not a scholar on the subject. I'm not a expert, self-proclaimed or otherwise. Um, but do you think that the parallel goes the other way as well? That what they're showing with Magneto and his radicals is the story, or what the authors thought of the story was with Malcolm X. I don't know. You know, I think that's part of why the comics Utopia slash Krakoan era is interesting. They come together, but on a mutant island. Yeah, where both ideologies are shown to coexist, but only in the absence of a common enemy, which is really different than how usually um, different philosophies are able to coexist. Normally, they rally around a common enemy. I think that's because each of them, the two philosophies are not about here's how everyone should live, here's how a society should be. Well, in the need for working towards a common enemy. Like the nation survives only because the mutants offer technology and their powers to mankind until they're attacked. Oh, these are behemoth worms. That's why their spit is hurting me so much. Okay. There. I wanted to take care of that while I could. You know, while I was here, while I was in the neighborhood. I really think they just ulti- I really think they just ultimately have struggled to make peace with the fact that each ideology sacrifices. Hmm. That each ideology requires sacrifices or inspires sacrifices. Oh, you know, don't mind us, just on a nice meandering walk talking about philosophy. You know what would be interesting? Just sneaking off like this, deep into biter territory, and starting new. Hey, wait a minute. That's illegal. You can't do that. Why can't I farm trees like that? Wood is the only resource that you can build with that you can't, like, produce. I don't know. That's not true. Magneto's ideology requires sacrificing mankind and peace. Xavier's has ultimately required risking mutant lives for hope. Just some interesting ruins. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think the writers can think of a way that Xavier's philosophy ultimately wins because that changes the world setting too much for the writers to be able to hand off to other writers. If that makes sense? You know, it's like the trope of Reed Richards is useless because he can't, because if he does everything his powers, his super intellect would be able to do, then he'd change the world setting too much. And yeah, Xavier's philosophy hasn't won in real life either. That's unfortunately true, but do you think that might be the lesson? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Run into the woods. Nature's dragon's teeth. Unfortunately, it's kind of a shit lesson. I should probably get back. Unless I think I can. Hmm, let's see if this connects. Not a shitty lesson. It's an unfortunate lesson. You see how much fucking range one artillery piece has? Of course, if this thing fired, it would immediately be attacked by everything and just be torn to shreds. How many are in there? Okay, just one more. Shit. Well, I stepped too close to something. You, what are you doing? Leaving. Yeah. Yeah. And then in X-Men 97, when Magneto, got the resources, he was just like, yep, there you go. Let's take you out of there. Out of living in the literal sewer and just go to a home. Here, you're homeless. Go have a home. It's just like, freaking duh. Yeah, that continues. I'm not going. Into the woods, into the woods. Bad decision. That was a bad decision. Actually, no. It's slowing them down enough. Okay. Alright. Again, the heroes can't win because then that changes the world setting. If Xavier did like solve the Morlocks' problems, then future writers couldn't use the Morlocks to be their stand-in for homeless people. Would be easier if I jumped in because I can talk X-Men philosophy for hours. Jumped in voice chat. I mean, you're always welcome in voice chat, but I was gonna hop off relatively soon. Pretty much when I got back. Um, yeah, it's fine. But that's kind of showing how the format of the narrative um, kind of screws up the philosophical discussion. It's like if you're setting up player characters to have, you know, if you're setting up player characters who are representative of one group of governance and they encounter other groups who are emblematical of other governance and they survive and they succeed in what they're trying to do, you're not saying really, you're not showing that that governance works. It's a conceit of the medium that the player characters win usually. Delarose says, I think in a way, what I liked about X-Men Evolution was it was a lot about means just living, so it's a dream couldn't be accomplished, but it showed the everyday in it, and I think that gave it longevity and you could show progress. I can see that. I didn't see much of X-Men Evolution, but yeah, yeah, I can see that. I mean, it if you take a different tack, um, because the standard show where it had the power creep of um, every single arc had to be existential crises upon existential crises. Just to hold the reader's interests. Because there's no end to it. In real life, progress is bits. In Evolution, a plot point was school districts trying to kick out mutants, for example, and Jean basically costing the soccer team every trophy because no one could prove she wasn't using her powers. Yeah, I mean that is pretty down to earth level, but I don't know, man. With X-Men, there has to be a balance between the personal and the political. The action matters more on the small scale than just saving the world. Sometimes it's I don't know. If I had more sleep, I would probably agree with you, but I am just at that point of the night. So the thing to do for next time. Basically, I'm gonna be. Where is it? There. How late was I up? I got 1 maybe 2 hours of sleep. I'm kidding. Ah, do I have chemical plants? No. Okay, so I'm gonna be focusing on trying to open up the processing unit um, bottleneck, and that means making an iron smelting, a copper smelting, a green circuit producing, a plastic making, a plastic making, and a sulfuric acid making city block. And that's 5 city blocks approach, before I can even start doing one for processing units. And it's just like, ah, okay. And yeah, so, oh, and the plastic one, you need to, um, you need to do oil cracking for, and coal. But coal isn't a smelting block. But the oil cracking is going to be a pain in the butt. So until next time, I hope I hope you all had fun. I certainly enjoyed it. Until next time, keep the party rolling.